All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Harry's HIIT. Hope you guys have been enjoying these as much as I've been enjoying making them. We are doing a Harry's HIIT today, and for those of you that are participating after the fact, or you're not doing the live version, thank you for making comments. For those of you doing the live version, please give me a thumbs up when you can. Drop a comment down. Let me know how these are for you. It's really great to get feedback. I asked for feedback last week and I got feedback. So it was really a motivational thing for me to hear, to get messages from people saying, hey, I love the class. I do it every Sunday, or I'm really enjoying that. So thank you very much. You know, just like simple comments like that really do help, because it allows me to be like, oh, cool. This is helpful for people. Awesome. I had to change my schedule this week because I had some schedule changes. So apologies on doing this on Wednesday instead of Thursday, but clearly there's a couple of you out there that it worked out for. So I am very glad that we could do that. So let's get started. So here's how it works. If it's your first time taking Harry's HIIT, basically I do a warm-up sequence, I do a high intensity interval training, and then a core sequence, and then a cool down, and then the very finish of that is to do a shavasana to rebalance yourself and get you prepared for your day again. It's really important to go through the whole exercise routine if you can. Some of you just use this as I just want to do the first part of it. That's great. If you just do the exercise portion of this, it's so important for you to stretch. I just gotta emphasize that, because I'm not here to tell you you can't just stop the video right now. I'm not gonna say that to you, but it's really important to go all the way through and get yourself cooled down and rebalance yourself at the end of the workout. Okay, so try to do that if you can, and we'll get started. So first exercise of the day, we're gonna have our neck rolls. So circles around the neck, big circles. Just how's your neck? Is there any like tension going on in your neck? Have you been looking up at the crag too much and your neck is feeling a little sore from looking up, which is what happens to me when I forget to bring my belay goggles. Big circles. Yeah, get that neck nice and loose. It's really important to get that neck loose. We're gonna go and get our shoulders up, roll back, and back forward. So big shoulders. Nice. Big shoulder movements. Change directions. Now let's go one arm, reach that arm up to the sky, roll back all the way around, all the way up, and all the way back around. So when you're doing these, try to go all the way to where your arm goes by your ear, then rotate and open. Take your time when you're doing these too, because what ends up happening is you start rushing it and you forget to get that full range of motion, and you start to cheat. Each time, as you can see with me, I'm getting a little bit more range. Change directions. Yeah, take your time. Switch sides. Oh, sorry, I just popped the tape. It's holding the mic on my shirt. Big circles. Change directions. Very nice. Okay, both arms, reach those arms up to the sky, reach all the way back. Keep those elbows as straight as possible. It's really easy to bend your elbows. At least it is for me. Maybe some of you out there are really good shoulder mobility, but keep those elbows as straight as possible when you're doing these. Nice. Let's just go into our elbows, keeping your palms up. Really try to open up your elbows. you have a rotation that happens. It's like almost like you're spinning a plate and you're coming back around. Change directions. Got some good sun coming in right now, so the light's changing. And it's warming up. Wrist up and wrist down. Wrist up and wrist down. Right? Wax on and wax off. Wax on and wax off. Big circles. Try to really focus your energy on moving your wrist and not moving your hand, which is actually the common thing here, is that we lead with our hand and not lead with our wrist. Change directions if you haven't already. And let's go with our fingers. And when you're doing your fingers, ooh, I'm hot right here. Really focus on each individual digit. And each individual digit, when you're doing each individual digit, really just focus on trying to isolate as much as possible. It's really tough to isolate. You get to a point where you're like, oh my God, how do you isolate when you get to your ring finger? You know, you can see my pinkies are just barely moving here. Whenever my pinkies and ring finger still has a little movement. That's okay. Each time you do it, try to focus on how to make it better. That's the big key with that. And back to your thumb. And big opens. Let's go jellyfish. Shoot and open. Shake out those hands. Okay. Now let's round our thoracic spine. Round as you reach those arms out in front of you. Get between the shoulder blades. Now grab back behind you and reach up to the sky. Reach up, reach up, reach up. And round that thoracic spine and reach forward in front of you. Grab back behind you and reach up to the sky. Round that thoracic spine. And grab back behind you and reach up, reach up. Oh man, today we're gonna do our 90, 60, 30. So those of you that like that sequence, get ready. We got our 90, 60, 30 today. Oh yeah. Whew, got that, got a shoulder pop there. All right. All right, let's touch our forearms to our thighs. We're going touch, touch, and back around. All the way around, big circles. Oh. How's your low back? And really try to reach, shoot those hips forward, reach, and have a big circle. Yeah. Feel those hips open. Oh. Low back, your hips. Oh. Just get a little loose right here. And let's do some circles. Watch the tiger. Watch the tiger. Jaguar. It's a jaguar. It's a jaguar. Okay, leg kicks go front to back, front and back. Side to side. Reach that side. Really reach. Front to back leg swings. Really focus on not just getting forward, but also getting backwards. But keep that knee as straight as possible when you're going backwards. Reach that heel back. Reach that toe forward. Reach that heel back. Side to side. If you need to grab a wall, it's a good place to do that, or a good time to do that rather. Side to side. Very nice. And let's do our knee circles. Whew, it's chilly down here. Change directions. Ankle roll. Ankle roll, switch sides. Really focus on trying to get a big circle here. And I know that's tough because you're getting that big circle. Change directions. Your ankles don't really like to do their full circle sometimes. Get the tops of the feet. All right, now let's grab onto, for a four-corner drill, you can either grab onto your foot and reach that foot out, or you can not grab your foot, right? You can just hold right here, or you can grab your foot and reach out. And to the side. And back behind you. Reach those arms out. Bring it back around. Come on up. We're gonna go into our lotus pose. You can also do tree pose above or below your knee, not on your knee. And you can try to let go and relax. If you're going to our lotus, you can go to lotus, grab the back of your elbow, and breathe right here. Open up. Unwind yourself. Grab your other side. Grab your foot. Reach those arms out in front of you. Breathe. Now grab on the inside of your foot and then come out to the side. Option, of course, is to not grab your foot. And then let's go back behind you, grab back that foot back behind you, reach that arm out in front of you, and kick forward into that dancer pose. Nice. Breathe here. And bring it back around. Grab that foot. Either go into your tree pose or your half lotus. Coming back all the way through. Whew, shake it out. Your body feel warm? Hopefully it does. Now, today, as I mentioned, we're gonna do our 90, 60, 30. So the first exercise you actually did last week, for those of you that tried the burpee with the lunge. I know it's a tough one to do 90 seconds. Take your time when you're doing burpee with the lunge. You're gonna have that full squat, pop back, and then you're gonna, when you come back forward, you're just gonna come up and lunge. Squat, back, up, lunge. Switching sides, of course. So here, back, forward, lunge. So taking that time when you're doing the lunge to alternate, and option, of course, is if you want to make this easier, the burpee is a little too hard for you because we are doing this for 90 seconds, so it's a long time to be doing that. You can always modify your burpee and go one leg back, come up and lunge. Also totally fine to do this. Okay, I added the lunge and try to do it on the 90-second round because it's actually a little easier to do with the lunge because even though it's more complex, because you're not going up, down, up, down, up, down so quickly. You're trying to get that up, down, and then a lunge. So you're elongating it just a little bit. Exercise number 2, we have our curtsy lunge. So we're gonna cross our leg to the opposite side, lunge, and then try to come up and freeze right here. Bonus points if you can touch your elbow to your knee. So we're going here. We're going 45 seconds on the left side, 45 seconds on the right side. Seven. What is it? Yeah. Exercise number 3, because we're going to go all the way through with this 90-second, and then we're going to reset and do our 60-second, which is going to be similar, except we're going to condense it just a little bit. Exercise number 3 is our rocker push. Surprise, surprise. Okay, when you're doing your rocker push, here's what I want you to focus on today. Give me that back, you know, if you're doing a cat-cow, cow or cat, which one's cat and which one's cow? I don't even know. Is this one cat? Yes. This one's cat. I mean, cows, I guess, are like this. Okay, so we're going cat right here. Keep that cat, that so-called cat is the hollow body that we talk about. So you're pushing, you're rotating your elbow pits forward, you're pushing all the way out onto the ground. So you have that nice hollow body. Then we're gonna come down onto our elbows right here and push, and then come all the way back into your child's pose. So here to here. Right? Making sure those elbow pits face forward, that's what allows you to tuck your elbows into your ribs. It's really easy to do it this way. It's easier actually at first. But the thing is that when you have your elbow pits facing forward and you're doing your push-ups the gymnastic push-up way, what ends up happening is you have a more architecturally sound push-up, and then you can keep doing more push-ups later. So that's why I try to teach you guys to make it so that you do your push-up with your elbows towards your ribs, because that's the most architecturally sound position to do your push-up. After rocker push-up, we have our up-downs. Pretty plain and simple. Right leg up, right leg down. And we're just gonna go up-downs right here for 45 seconds on the right side, and then switch sides and go 45 seconds on the left side. Options are to keep your hands on your hips, or up here, or up here. Okay? After our up downs, we have our break twist. I know, this one's hard to do for 90 seconds. And I get it that it is a really tough one. So take your time when you're doing this. Really try, and this is the only time I'm gonna say this, only in the 90-second round are you allowed, well, actually you can do any time you want because I'm not there to watch you, but you can lift off the ground, rotate that foot, kick, and if you want to put yourself down, you can put your butt down right here. Don't chill out too long because you're going to go to the other side, rotate and go to the other side. You can just do a little butt tap on the ground. If that makes things a little easier for you, you do have to come out of it and generate the tension. It is further down, but it is a little easier with the butt tap, just a little bit. So you can do with the butt tap or without the butt tap. You know, just because we're all about tapping butts. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, exercise. Your final exercise in your 90-second round is, of course, a hang. We love our hangs because we're climbers. We're going to try to do a 90-second hang, which is a tough amount of time to hang. Really focus on packing your shoulders down and holding at that 90 seconds. If you don't make it to 90 seconds, don't worry. Just, if you pop off, shake it out, go back on. Don't come off and just stop, okay? If you're doing your hang and you can't hang for 90 seconds, which a lot of people cannot hang for 90 seconds, I'm fully aware. It is an exercise that's not designed for you to stay on the wall the whole 90 seconds unless you're really strong, okay? Which is totally fine. If you pop off, cool. Pop off, shake it out, go right back on again, okay? All right, sweet. I think we have our exercises. Y'all ready? Here we go, 90-second round. This is the endurance round. Really try to keep the number that you're doing and like keep a tally in your head of how many you're doing. Because when you're switching off to the 60-second, you're like, okay, I did 15 or I did 30 on the 90-second round. How many can I do on the 60-second round? How many can I do on the 30-second round? If you really want to get extra fancy, you can write down the number that you got in the time that it needs to transition. That way you can chart your progress. Obviously, I'm not doing that, but you can. Okay, burpees. Nice burpees, come back, and then coming into that lunge. Really making sure that you make less noise. The less noise you make, the more core that's involved with it. If you notice, I actually like to drag my toes when I'm coming back forward, and that really helps me know that I'm pulling with my core. Dropping back. Woo. There we go. We got 30 seconds left, doing so good. Last third. Almost there. I know these are mean. Toughen it through. You got this. The good news is, after the 90-second round, you don't have to do this style of this exercise again. You can take that exercise, you can throw it out the window. Woo! Feeling that? And time. Okay, side lunge, or sorry, curtsy lunge. We're gonna drive right leg to the side, lunge, and come all the way up. Driving it through. Woo! Get it going. Lunge, knee. Lunge, up to knee. Keep it up, keep it up. Nice, looking good, everybody. I can't see you, but I'm encouraging you. And 3, 2, and switch sides. This should get your booty going. Keep it up. Doing so good. Driving it through. 20 seconds left. Almost there. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and time. Whew, dropping it down. Shake out those. Shake it out. Shake out your butt. Get ready. Rocker push. On the knees. If you really want to come off your knees, you can. It's a lot harder for the 90-second time period. You can always go off knees a few times, and when you get tired, go down to the knees, if that's what you want. Hug those elbows in. Give me that cat. Show me that cat. It's funny, I'm wearing a cat today. Clearly it's a theme. Show me the cat. Show me your gato. 40 seconds. I know these are tough to do all the way through. A minute and a half. If you need to slow down, that's totally fine. Just keep it up. Don't stop altogether. Push it all the way through, all the way to the end. That's the big key when you're doing the 90-second interval. It might be hard. You might feel, oh my God, it's so hard. Totally fine. Keep pushing. Get it all the way through to the end. If you need to shake out your arms, it's totally fine. But come right back in and finish the round. And time. Whew. That was tough. Up, downs. So, Right leg up, right leg down. 45 seconds on the right side, 45 seconds on the left side. Really driving through. Get that booty working. We love the booty. We want that booty workout. Driving it up. Ten seconds left on this side. Three, two, and switch sides. Keep it going. Drive it up, driving it down. Very nice. All the way through. Sometimes I like to get my thumb right at my butt to make sure my butt's activating as I press through the ground. It's a good way to know, is my butt turning on? What does the activation feel like? Your butt's gonna be hard. If your butt's hard, you're doing this right. Yeah, extend and reach. Get that butt turned on. And time. Whew. All right, twist, rotate and kick. Again, you can drop down to your butt if you want to do that version, or you can just kick and freeze. Either is fine. The dropping down to the butt is a little bit easier. Totally fine either way. Tough one to do for 90 seconds. I get it. Just if you stop, turn around, and come right back to it. Just, if you're like, I need to stop, just come right back in and kick again once you're ready. The point is to try to get 90 seconds of movement and keep that heart rate for that whole time, which is why we do the 90-60-30, to increase your endurance, not just the power. Almost there. 17 seconds. Keep it going. Almost there. 10 seconds left. Whew. And hang. Again, I know this one's tough to hang for 90 seconds. Just relax into it, pack your shoulders down, and breathe. It helps to go in through the nose and out through the mouth. Pack those shoulders down. Breathe into it. Relax into it. "20 seconds. Keep those shoulders packed. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Oh, those are tough. Feeling that one. Good work, guys. That one's not easy. For anyone out there that did that all the way through, Good job. There is a contest when things open back up where they make you hold on a bar for 90 seconds. And if you can hold on the bar for the entire 90 seconds, they give you $100. It's well worth working for. Just saying. Okay. We're going to reset the clock to 60 seconds, and then I'm going to give you a quick intro to the 60-second round. So the 60-second round, the first exercise is your burpee. Surprise, surprise, burpee. We're just doing regular burpee. Squat, pop back, pop forward, and stand. Okay? Nothing fancy, just a regular burpee. You're more than welcome to do a Burpee, which is squat, one leg back, other leg forward, and stand. Okay? Both are totally fine for you to do. So either your Burpee or your burpee, either are fine. Exercise number 2 is our curtsy. We're just alternating our curtsy. So we're going curtsy to the other side, curtsy. So we're not switching legs in the middle, we're alternating the legs going through. Coming through and coming through. 60 seconds right here, alternating that curtsy. If you want, get that butt stimulation, put your thumb right on your butt cheek, make sure that it gets hard as you do it. For our push round, we have our down dog push. So we're going to down dog like so. Then you can either come onto your knees and then push, or go straight from down dog, round forward and push with your elbows hugging towards your ribs as up and that way. Option 1, option 2. Exercise number 4 is our up down, but we're doing a squat up down. So what you're gonna do with your up down squat is you're coming up into a squat, stand, squat, down. So you're right leg up, right leg down, yeah? 30 seconds on the right side, 30 seconds on the left side, squat up downs. That squat adds a little extra layer, trying to get that booty again. Exercise number 5, which is our twist round. We're not doing the push, I just want you to go from our plank position or our frog position, and I want you to step, kick. Go to each side. So when you're doing it, it kind of looks, you got your plank, step, kick, plank, step, kick. So we're going here to here. Yeah? So, step, kick. Last one for our pulls. Since this is a 60-second round, here's what I want. Do a jumping pull. So, give yourself that extra little lift off the ground and kick off as you come up. You can jump up, totally fine, to just give yourself just a hairline jump. Can you rotate the f-stop ring, the far back ring, and just put it to like F5, 6. That's better. Great, that looks good. Okay. Sorry, doing manual adjustments on the f-stop here. Okay, cool. Y'all ready? So our first exercise was burpee, curtsy lunge, push, then we have up downs, and then we have our twist, and then the last one is our hanging. Now, this interval is already going to get shorter, so things should be just a hair easier because you're not doing it for 90 seconds. Here we go. Burpees. Can always do a Burpee. Totally fine to do a Burpee, which is a modified burpee. The lighter your sound is, the more your core is activated. Really try to get that nice deep squat, pop back, use your core to pull your legs forward. Ooh, yeah, feeling good. Halfway there. Doing so good. 20 seconds left. Push it through. Really keep it up. How many burpees did you do? One more. And rest. Curtsies, alternating. Crossing through and all the way through to the other side. Y'all like my shirt? Gonna get a comment. I hope to get a comment. We love the Jaguar shirt. That's how you know someone went through the workout all the way through to the end. You made it through the middle of round 2. And time. Betty nice. Down dog push. Down dog. Roll forward to the push. Option is to always come down onto your knees. Keeping those elbows hugged into your ribs each time. Give me that cat. Keep those elbow pits forward. If you need to rest, rest in down dog. Around forward. Totally fine to stop. But keep going until the buzzer says rest. All right. Up downs with squats. Right leg up, up. Pushing it through. Get that nice deep squat. Switch sides if you haven't already. Get intense. Dropping it through. 7 seconds. All the way through to the end. Step kick. Really driving it. Good work, everybody. Keep it up. Halfway. I know, these are mean. Why did you make us do these? The 60-second round. Because I love you. That's why. Pain and gain. Keep that pushing it through. Really get it in. Work through all that. Woo. Good work. All right, hang, jumping, hang, jumping pulls. How many can you do? Yeah, harder than hang.
For a very long time.
The hardest one is the 30-second round. We're gonna do a lock off. Good work. So if the jumping pull is too much, you can always go back into a hang. Any of these ones, the one you did before, if that one was easier for you, you can always do that one before. No, that's not right. You can always do the one that you did before. Go back to hanging in this instance. So round 3, last round, our lightning round. We have 6 exercises. I know it's a lot, and then we have our core and a cool down. So stay tuned for all that. But on round 3, we have our burpee jump. So with the burpee jump, we do a burpee and you jump to a 90-degree position and do it again. So it looks like a little bit like this. Or a 180-degree jump. You can do 90 if you want to do 90. 90 or 180, both are totally fine, depending on what your space is like, okay? Making sure that you keep that form. Getting that nice squat down, popping those hands down, pop back, pop up, turn all the way around, and then repeat. Burpee with a jump. Again, 30-second round. So this one goes way faster than the last round. Exercise number 2 is our ice skater. So we're hopping from one side to the other side. Balance, balance. Like I said before, if it's too much for you, you can always go to the other exercise and modify it so that you're kind of getting closer and closer to the ice skater too. Before we're putting all of our weight back, and you can just keep that back leg as a supplement of just kind of keeping our balance. Totally fine if the ice skater is a little too hard. Exercise number 3 is our Panda Push. So Panda Push, you can always, again, go back to the previous one, but Panda Push is where you try to put your head down to the ground and up. So we're going, I'm on my tippy toes when I do this, and my form can use some work, as you just want to go head to ground, up, head to ground, up. So my feet are on my tippy toes like this. Okay, try not to go elbows straight out 90 degrees. Try to bring your elbows towards like that elbow pit facing forward. It's not going to go into your ribs anymore because of the Panda Push. You're a little higher, but if your elbows come back like this, that's correct when you're doing the motion. Yeah, you don't want them to go this way. You want them to go this way. So elbow pits forward is what you hear me cue, and that's why that cue is that way, because you want the elbow pits facing forward even with that. Yeah. So your elbows, what happens is your elbows can just go this way, but if you rotate your elbows so that your elbow pit's facing forward, which it's a lot easier when it's on the ground, you'll actually feel your elbow pits going forward. Exercise number 4, we have, exercise number 4, we have our up down. This is the express up down, okay? So we're going. All the way through. I want you to go fast. 15 seconds on the right side, 15 seconds on the left side. It might go quick where I'm like, switch, go, switch sides. So you got to switch as quick as possible. I want to hop. Try to get that hop when you're doing your up down on this round. Exercise number 5 on this round is our 2-arm twist. So both arms on the ground. What I want you to do is rotate and kick. Keeping both arms on the ground. Your side, you're going to feel this a lot more in your obliques on this one.
so hard to not lift one arm off. And your goal, I mean, when I do this one, I do it a lot better now when I'm not tired. But since it's our 5th exercise, it's a lot more tiring. So be careful with that. Now, when we get to our hang, same thing. You can always do the hang and just hang. It's no shame in hanging. The progression that I have today is I have our a lock-off hang. So we're gonna hang at the top. So right when a 30-second marker goes, you go up to the top and you hold. Try to hold that for 30 seconds. Someone told me the other day that apparently Alex Honnold watches a full-length feature film in lock-off, which I was like, yeah, what? No way. I won't say Alex Honnold's the best climber in the world because best is a very relative term. He's definitely the ballsiest climber in the world. And one of the things he does is lock off what we're doing for 30 seconds. He locks off for an hour and change. So we all can progress every single time, right? Okay, 60 seconds. Cool. All right, here we go. Burpees with a twist first. Here we go. Burpee. Alternate the sides that you're rotating. And time. Whew, ice skaters. Driving it through. Ice skating. Ice skate your way to the rink. Driving it. Panda push, really tough for me, this one. You can always go back into down dog to rest. Up, downs. Getting ready to switch sides in 10 seconds. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Two-arm twist. Keep it up. 10 seconds. Whew. Those are good. Real good. Lock off. Pack those shoulders in. Ten seconds. 3. Bam. You did it. That's what I like to see. You did too. We got our core. Reset here. 9 minutes what? Oh, am I late?
Workout reset.
Zoom out a little. Actually, tilt up. Right there. No. Yeah, that's good. Zoom in and then down. Tilt down. Perfect, right there. Perfect. Just so that the line just breaks. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so for our core, we're gonna only do 2. So we're gonna try to go in up straight and then split and then knee. Straight, split, knee. So up, out, in. Up, out, in. 30 seconds. Toes, we're gonna do single leg toe touch. So you're gonna go here, I want you to touch. And here, I want you to focus on getting that lower abdominal, keeping that back flat. So you're gonna feel that core tight, one leg at a time. You come here. Okay, and then last one. Whew. Last one, we're just gonna go up and crunch. Up and crunch. So we're alternating those 3 2 times, 2-time round. Spin it right round. We got it. Here we go. Toe, split. Toe, split, knees. Toe, split, knees. Toe, those are tough. Great. Knees bent and touch. These should be a lot easier comparatively to the last one. Think of this as your rest one, but it's not full rest. You gotta really make sure that your lower abdominal is activated when you're doing these. Knees straight up to the sky, round, and then come and grab your knees as you come forward. Time. All right, take a 30-second rest and we're gonna go right back to it. Only 2 rounds today. If you wanna do a bonus round, feel free. It's all up to you. But we're gonna do 2 rounds today because I'm running low on time. I blabbed my mouth off too much at the beginning. Hope you all enjoyed that. It's a little hard to do the toe, straddle, knee, which is why you hear me saying toe, straddle, knee, because my brain doesn't always want to like switch the forms. So if it helps, say it out loud. Not yet. Here we go. Toe, straddle, knee, toe, straddle, knee, toe. Try to point your toes if you can. Straddle, knee, toe, toe. My body likes to do the straddle. It does not like to do the toe. Toe, straddle, knee. And time. Whoo, those are tough. Okay, here we go. Knees bent. And touch. Keeping that core activated. Core should be nice and tight. If you want, put your fingers right above your hip bone, your iliac crest, right next to it, and feel your abdominal wall activate when you're doing this. Rock or crunch. Last one. Knees up to the sky and grab. Goodness, that was good. Now you can shut up.
Workout reset.
I love turning that thing off. All right. Now, we're gonna do our stretches. Let's start off our stretches in our lunge position. I know we do that a lot. Get in that lunge and really feel as you press that back heel down, push that front knee forward and open up right here. If you want an advanced version, you can just lift off the ground, keeping that back knee straight and really open up that hip flexor. We've been doing it right here, but if you want it a little harder, lift off the ground, keep pressing that back knee up and open it up. Bring that back knee down, flip that back foot, and now let's do that around. So we're getting in that hamstring. Press in, press that knee, that toe forward and squeeze. 1, squeeze the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax, pull that toe towards you. And 5 seconds here, pushing that heel down to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go back to toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back to heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shift forward, all the way forward. Grab that back foot. Open up that hip flexor as you push forward and reach, really pressing in. Let that hip drive forward and breathe. Unwind yourself. Come onto that lunge. Press through that back foot. Really pushing that front knee forward and that back heel back. And if you want, you can come up. Woo. Open up those hip flexors. Really making sure that back foot is straight. Breathe into it. Yeah? Give that breath some love. Bring it down if you need to. Totally fine. Open up just a little more. And then let's drop that back knee down. Pull that toe. Point that toe first. You're going to point that toe. Breathe. Pull that toe back. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Dig that heel down. Dig it in. And 5, point that toe. Dig it in. Point that toe, straighten all this out. Drive that foot down into the ground. And then pull that toe back again. drive that heel down into the ground. And relax into it. Drive it forward, grab that back foot. Oh yeah, feeling good. Pressing through, open up those hips, breathe. Oh, driving it all the way down. Let's do our frog. Open up those hips. Nice and open. Get that frog. So we're going to squeeze the ground for 5 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, squeeze that ground. 4 and 5, and now open. Oh, God, those hips. Trying to open these hips is just a constant mission, guys. Maybe by the time I'm 60, I'll be able to go down all the way. Dre's over there with her groin down to the ground, and I'm sitting here 8 feet above the ground. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and open. Oh, feel that. Get that open. If you're like me, this is really tough for you. That's totally cool. If this is not tough for you, it's cool. This is still a really great stretch. And squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, open. Oh, God. Oh, it's so terrible. This is the worst one. Ah. Drive it up and unwind yourself. Oh my God. Whew. Tough. Those are tough. Okay, so let's get our thoracic spine open. It's really great if you have a chair or a step like I have right here, this box. What I want you to do is keeping your thumbs up to the sky, straighten your elbows, and now keep tuck your ribs in just a little bit. So when I say tuck your ribs in, what ends up happening is, you see how just that little movement right here, that's the tucking of the ribs. Now we're gonna push and reach those arms out in front of you. Really reach, really reach. This is for all that pulling that we do. Really reach, 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 reach. Get that shoulder mobility there. And now tuck those ribs a little bit more. Tuck it, hold, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now release your ribs and let yourself come down. Feel that. Let those ribs really relax down now. Now feel your shoulders really open up. Ooh. Now, let's do the same thing, but let's do it with our elbows on the block, hands in a prayer. Same thing. We're going to tuck those ribs and squeeze. Push down onto the ground, tuck your ribs, and breathe. 2. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Really push down a little bit more. Open up those shoulders. And now relax. Oh, we're going to get our shoulders open. It's the last thing I do. My shoulders, your shoulders. Everyone's shoulders are open. We love open shoulders. Okay, let's do our 90-90 stretch to get our chest. And then we'll go onto our back and get a nice twist. Obviously, more stretching is great. We're just running out of time, guys. So I'm just trying to get in as much as I can. If you have other stretches that you do, highly recommend more stretches. If a more intensive stretch class is something you're interested in, drop a message and be like, we want more stretches. Give us more stretches. Can you orchestrate a stretching class? Mr. Not Flexible Man. Don't worry, I don't actually think you sound like that. Grab your knees. Give yourself a little hug. Let's drop your right knee and pull your left knee up. And then let's rotate and open. Oh yeah, open, open, open. Oh boy, that's good. And then let's drive it to the other side. Grab the right knee and rotate open. Oh, ooh, that was a good pop.
Bring that knee in. Give her a circle. And then let's lie on our back. 10 breaths right here. Recalibrate yourself. Let the workout completely wash away into the mats. One more big deep breath. Inflate your lungs all the way open. Until you can't have any more. And then exhale all the air out. Release all the air out. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Slowly come up. Thank you guys so much for attending class. It's really great to have people use this as a resource for them to keep in shape. I hope this is a resource for you to keep in shape. Please drop a comment in this workout if you're using it. Give it a thumbs up. It really helps me see who's using it and see what they want. If there's anything I can do better, please drop a comment down below. If there's anything that you want me to include, or you have any injuries that you want me to focus on the next class, this is your chance. You can write to me and tell me what is going on with you. That way I can try to tailor it for you. And that way I also know that you're coming to class. This is really great to have you all in class, and it's so fun to do these classes. I really appreciate any comments, any likes that you guys do. Also, if you have a friend that you know that could use a little help and use a little exercise routine, have them come to class. If you do that, that'd be great too. So that's really appreciated. I will have a new video up on Friday as well. If you guys are following along on some of my rock climbing adventures, I have some more rock climbing adventures. And then I have some other adventures coming at you next week. So stay tuned on Fridays because I do drop that video. I will be posting on my Instagram and confirming the day of when Harry's HIIT will be. So apologies of the slight inconsistency in that way. I am trying to do the class on Thursdays, but it has been a little hard to get a rock climbing partner of recent. So trying to get a rock climbing partner, and sometimes someone says Thursday and I have to shift this. So to give you a full story of what it is, I have a rock climbing goal that I need to do, and I need somebody to belay me. I don't think anyone wants me to climb that route without a belayer. Thanks again, guys. I will see y'all next week for another Harry's HIIT. Thanks. Bye-bye.